You know that feeling? You get really excited about learning something new, maybe a language, right? But then pretty quickly, it just feels huge, overwhelming. You want to get good, get fluent, grasp it fast, but it just seems like such a long road.
Well, what if there was, maybe not a shortcut, but a smarter path, a way to get to fluent or well-informed faster?
Yeah.
Today, we're doing a deep dive into this really interesting resource. It's designed specifically for learning American English, and it makes some big claims: faster vocabulary learning, better listening, clearer pronunciation, and, speaking more confidently quickly. We're going to unpack its unique structure for mastering the language, and I think we'll find some useful ideas for learning pretty much any new skill.
That's right. Our mission here is really to pull back the curtain on this fun and interactive learning experience, as they call it. We're going to focus on the specific 4-part exercise it uses. It's apparently designed to train your brain to speak English fluently. It seems less about just memorizing stuff and more about, building the right habits. Exactly. And what seems really compelling is how this methodical approach is geared towards, genuinely rapid improvement. So as you listen, you won't just learn about language learning itself. You'll hopefully get some practical insights that honestly go way beyond English. It might just offer a blueprint for mastering other skills too.
Okay, let's get into it. The whole thing seems built around what they call a 4-part exercise. It's all focused, laser focused really, on improving English speaking skills. Not just random lessons, but a sequence.
Right. And what's clever is how these 4 parts are meant to work together. They're integrated, they complement each other. Each step kind of builds on the one before it, creating this learning loop. So the parts are 1, listening practice. 2 is vocabulary. 3, listen and answer practice. And the 4th one is shadowing practice. It's a very deliberate progression, like an athlete building up skills. Foundational stuff first, then performance. Okay, part 1, English listening practice. This is where you, the learner, just dive right in. You basically just listen to a conversation, a natural one between 2 native speakers, Mike and Sally. And the conversation itself, it's super normal, very relatable. Mike's going to a coffee shop after class, needs a break. Sally's waiting for a bus, which is late again, apparently. So she decides, okay, I'll go with Mike. Okay. And they chat about, normal things, coffee versus tea. Sally likes tea more. Mike loves coffee, drinks 2 cups a day.
2 cups.
Yeah. They also talk about their class, some new words they found kind of tricky. They agree to meet later, 4 p.m. at the library, to study together. And then there's this little moment, Mike realizes he forgot his wallet. We've all been there, right?
Oh, yeah.
And Sally kindly offers to buy him a tea, and he agrees to pay her back next time. It's just a slice of life.
Exactly. And the stated purpose of this first listening part is really foundational. It's designed to help you focus purely on the meaning or the context of what's being said. The resource says this is key to understanding real-life conversations better. Think of it like immersion. You're not just hearing isolated words. You're experiencing a natural flow, which is, critical for really internalizing the language. It's like listening to experts discuss a topic to really get the nuances.
Right. So once you've really listened, really absorbed that conversation, the resource moves you straight into part 2. Learn vocabulary. This bit zooms in on the important words and phrases you just heard in that chat. So, for instance, they'll take, it doesn't matter. It means like it's not a problem or it's okay. And they give an example. Person A says, sorry, I'm late. Person B says, it doesn't matter. I just got here. Simple, clear. Or they explain, it's very kind of you, meaning you are very nice, or thanks for helping. The example is A, I can carry your bag. B, thank you, it's very kind of you. Makes sense. And deal, defined as, yes, I agree, let's do it. Like A, you help me today, I help you tomorrow. B, deal.
And it's more than just definitions. They put them in example sentences so you see them used properly. But here's what really stands out. And they explicitly say this is very important to become fluent in English. Massive audio repetition. You'll hear it doesn't matter said over and over. Same with deal, repeated many times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not just rote learning. It's deliberate. It's designed to really drill the sounds, the meaning, the usage into your brain through sheer repetition. It's a technique that works for lots of skills, actually, like music practice or even remembering formulas. Intense exposure.
Okay, then comes part 3, and this sounds really interactive. Quite smart, actually. It's called listen and answer practice. This is where you get actively quizzed on that Mike and Sally conversation. Turns listening into recall. So you'll hear a question like, was Sally waiting for the train? And then after a pause for you to answer, it gives the correct answer. No, she wasn't. She was waiting for the bus. Or, how many cups of coffee does Mike drink every day? Answer. 2 cups. He drinks 2 cups every day. They cover plot points too, like where will they meet to study? And they answer, at the library. They will meet at the library. The idea is you try to say the answer out loud before you hear the correct one.
Exactly. And this part is designed specifically to boost both speaking and listening skills together. It uses something called the testing effect. By making you pull that information from memory, it strengthens the learning much more than just listening again.
Oh, I see.
The resource actually advises you to repeat this exercise every day until you can say the answers quickly and confidently. So this immediate recall, producing the language yourself, often under a bit of time pressure, which is, well, great for building fluency in anything, really. Recalling facts, troubleshooting steps, anything.
All right, and that brings us to the final step, part 4. Shadowing practice. This is where you actually step into the dialogue. You hear one person's line, say Mike's line, then you say it aloud yourself, shadowing him. Then you read Sally's line yourself. So you're taking turns playing both roles, essentially. And they give practical tips, too, like suggesting you pause the video or slow it down if it's going too fast. They want to make sure it's doable, not overwhelming.
Yeah, and this shadowing part is incredibly powerful. It directly helps learners speak more clearly, naturally, and with confidence.
Mm-hmm.
You're moving beyond just understanding. You're actually producing the sounds, the rhythm, the intonation of natural speech.
Mm-hmm.
It directly turns that listening comprehension into active speaking practice. It's basically the bridge between knowing the words and actually saying them naturally. It's a bit like a musician playing along with a recording to get the feel right, not just hitting the notes.
So when you step back and look at the whole thing, the philosophy behind this Master American English resource becomes really clear. It's all about structured, repetitive, and very interactive practice. They really hammer home this idea. The best way to improve your English speaking skills is to watch this video many times. The more you repeat, the better you will speak. Repetition is king here.
Absolutely. And if you connect these specific techniques to the bigger picture of learning, well, it makes a lot of sense. You've got active listening for meaning, the vocabulary learned in context but drilled with intense repetition, and that interactive recall, the question and answer part, and finally, shadowing for natural production. These all line up with core principles of how we learn effectively, how we master skills in almost any area. The source itself keeps saying repetition is very important to become fluent, and you see that baked into every single step. It's a powerful combination.
Yeah, what this deep dive really highlights, I think, is that consistent, multifaceted practice where you're listening, absorbing, recalling, and producing. That's the key. It's the key to getting significantly better at pretty much any skill you want to build, not just learning English. It's just how our brains seem to work best.
Which does lead to a really interesting question for you, the listener. If this kind of multi-part, interactive, repetition-heavy approach works so well for language, what else could it work for? What other complex skills or knowledge areas in your life might benefit from a similar structured approach?
Right.
What could your personal 4-part exercise look like for that new skill you're trying to master? Maybe coding, playing guitar, even, public speaking. Something to think about.